Animal Hospital currently has a couple of skins, but many of them aren't that appealing to players. However, some fans have used their creativity to come up with some really interesting concepts that Animal Hospital could use as inspiration for future updates. In this tape, we'll look at a few skin concepts created by the community that I think are really good, and that I'd love to see make their way into Animal Hospital someday. So let's begin. First up, the user, Manade, has created some really interesting concepts, starting with a skin for the nurse called Mad Nurse. In this design, we can see her with an unsettling expression, featuring extremely tiny pupils and a wide smile that gives her a disturbing appearance. On her forehead, she has a stain that looks like dripping paint, while her ears have a few messy strands of fur sticking out, adding to her unkempt appearance. She also wears a lab coat, splattered with a strange pink liquid. A couple of test tubes stick out of the coat's pocket, and she completes the outfit with a brown bag. The next skin concept is for the doctor and is called Plague Doctor. It's inspired by doctors from the time of the Black Death, who wore this iconic outfit while treating the sick and trying to protect them from infection. Her mask is gray, matching the small bag he carries. He also wears a black hat, coat, and pants. We can see his pair of antlers, confirming that he's still a deer. For the head nurse, Manade designed the Grumpy Accountant skin, a version that replaces her medical uniform with the outfit of a strict accountant. In this concept, she wears formal office clothes, a white shirt, a blue jacket with red stripes, and a black skirt, along with glasses, a tie, and dress shoes, reinforcing her new profession. Her facial expression clearly shows her bad mood, with a constant frown and a disapproving stare. For the secret agent, Manade created a skin that doesn't have an official name yet. Its design seems to be partially inspired by the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland, although it includes several original elements. Unlike the classic character, instead of having two yellow eyes, one of his eyes is pink, while his fur keeps the secret agent's iconic black color. He wears a yellow shirt with pink stripes, along with a black bow tie and suspenders. The lower part of his pants is pink with yellow stripes, adding a striking contrast to the design. As its most distinctive detail, he has a peculiar tail made up of multiple circles connected together, ending in an arrow-shaped tip. Manade also created a design inspired by Gigi from Dandy's World for a new class known as the Thief. Apparently, this class would be able to steal items from her teammates. She seems to be some kind of gachapon raccoon, wearing Gigi's iconic blue sweater underneath a white lab coat. She also has a necklace with a yellow star that was originally part of the sweater's design. And apparently, if you use this class in the game and a patient dies because of you, you can see their ghost with a different design resembling Connie's design. Similarly, the user Vex has shared some designs of their own, with the first one being for the head nurse. This skin is inspired by porcelain dolls and looks somewhat similar to Poppy from Poppy Playtime. Part of her face has several cracks. She's missing one of her eyes, and she's wearing makeup, including eyeshadow, blush, and lipstick. She has curly blonde hair and wears a classic nurse uniform in white, blue, and pink, making it quite eye-catching, especially because of the bows decorating it. For the secretary, Vex created a skin where he is a brown dog with patches in different shades. He has a tuft of hair on his head, wears glasses, and is dressed in a green shirt, a yellow tie with orange dots, and brown pants, making him a little more colorful than his base version. For the nurse, Vex also made the skin much more colorful. Her ears have different patterns using white and pink, and she has patches on her face similar to the way vitiligo appears on the skin. She also has a pink strand of hair covering part of her forehead. Her uniform consists of a light pink coat matching the heart of her nurse's cap. She also wears a pair of white socks with gray stripes and black shoes. For the secret agent, Vex created a slightly darker design. His ears almost look like a pair of horns, while his eyes are narrower and red, giving him a somewhat frightening appearance. He also wears a gray shirt, a red bow tie, black pants, and a striped vest featuring different shades of red. Even though Animal Hospital hasn't been one of the most popular games for very long, more and more players are creating these kinds of skin designs, which we might eventually get to see in the game someday, or at least something similar. The following skins were created by the user Pineapple the Milk. In the skin called Coffee Break, the intern looks like a white rabbit with brown patches. His design is really adorable. He wears brown overalls, black shoes, a white shirt, and a black bow tie, along with a pair of glasses. This could easily be one of my favorite skins. The nurse with her fairy floss skin looks incredibly colorful with all those pastel colors. She's a peach-colored cat with a heart-shaped marking on her forehead and a pair of lines on her cheeks. Her uniform consists of a pink striped apron with white details and a white shirt. Her nurse's cap has a large heart, along with several pink details. Pineapple the Milk also created a skin for the receptionist class called Workplace Clown. There isn't currently a class with that name, but I still think it's a great design. It's a blue sheep dressed as a clown in a suit with a huge blue wig and a blue birthday hat, face paint, and a big red nose. He wears a black jacket, a red bow tie, blue pants with white dots, and red shoes. It's a very eye-catching skin, and I'd love to see something like this for any of the classes. This skin is for the security class and is called Nightmare Night Shift. Just like his base appearance, his skin has a rather unfriendly expression. He's a gray cat with spiky fur, huge eyebrows, and heavy bags under his eyes, making his apathy even more noticeable. His uniform consists of a gray shirt, along with a black tie, pants, shoes, and a cap. Once again, we have a skin for the intern, this time called Lumberjack. This is also one of my favorites. We can now see him as a beaver dressed like a real lumberjack. His small ears stick out from underneath his black beanie. He has a pair of whiskers and two large teeth sticking out of his mouth as he flashes that huge smile. He wears a red plaid shirt, blue jeans, and a pair of black suspenders. Behind him, we can also see that iconic beaver tail. This skin, called Still Life Agent, is a version of the Secret Agent's classic appearance, but with some strange features. The skin may be inspired by the still life concept used in Kane Pixel's Backrooms, where the term is used to describe entities originating from the backrooms that attempt to imitate humans. In this case, they would be entities trying to imitate the classes we can play as an animal hospital. In this version, the Secret Agent has 3 eyes, while his clothes have several strange deformities. In the same way, we have this skin for the intern called Still Life Intern. Using the same concept, here, we can see him with 4 eyes and a somewhat strange mouth, along with an extra ear and an extra leg. For the psychologist class, we have this skin called Therapy, where he looks much more relaxed. He's a brown rabbit wearing a heart-shaped necklace, a shirt with a yellow and blue pattern, and a pair of brown pants. For the secretary, we have a skin called Architect. Instead of being a sheep, she appears to be an animal known as a caracal, which is a type of wild cat. He wears a gray short-sleeved shirt and blue jeans, along with a pair of black shoes. He still keeps his tired-eyed expression, making him look somewhat apathetic. For this final Secret Agent skin called Psychic Agent, we can see some inspiration from Sasha Nain, a character from the Psychonauts series. In this skin, his fur is green. He wears a pair of orange glasses, and he is dressed in a striped shirt featuring the same color, along with a green jacket and matching pants. All of these skins could easily inspire the creators of Animal Hospital to make different themed skin packs for the game's classes. Which one of these skins would you choose? Personally, I'd really love to see the